What's going on, everybody? We are back and we are opening a PS5. That is right, today is a big day because we're going to be opening the PS5. We've been waiting for this for years at this point, and I thankfully was able to pre-order one when the pre-order started coming out, and so I got it from Best Buy. It was super duper easy, which I'm very glad that it was. I think quarantine has kind of made it easier to pick up some of these consoles because no one wants to go into the store, everyone's shipping them, so I was like, hey, I just walked right up, I picked it up, no problemo, it was great. Shout out to the Best Buy people. So yeah, we're gonna get started. This thing, I will tell you right now, I haven't weighed this thing, but it is huge, okay? It is like this massive box. Ba-bam! Here we go. PS5, baby. I can't even fit this thing on the screen, it's so big. Look at my face compared to the PS5, look at it! Look at that. Alright, so we got the 8K, 4K HDR. Ooh, very fancy. So, without further ado, I'm going to try to tilt this down a little bit so you guys can actually see stuff. Okay, there we go. That's a better tip. You guys can see my crotch. Alright, so let's get this guy opened up. I got my skizzers. Oh, God. This thing is a mambo. It's like a child. Alright, so this is like a little, it's like a white box inside of the decorative box, I guess, is what I would call that. There we go. Here's not very pretty white box, but there you go. Let's get you open here. So, step 1, open. Step 2, open some more. Okay. Oh wow, this is a little convoluted, huh? Okay, so they want me to pull up on a tab, I think. Do I read these things? No, I'm just going for it. So, tiny white box inside of big white box. I'm assuming this is gonna be all the, like, peripheral stuff, yeah? Show you this. Here we go. We got your power cable. We have your beautiful controller that I will take a look at real quick, but first I'm just gonna kind of... Oh yeah, look at that, buddy. USB-C charging cable, I believe. Some guides, guides on guides on guides, we don't care. Just not right now. Ooh, okay. This is the stand, I think. Here we go. So this is the stand. This thing looks freaky. Like, what is this? Is that to hold the controller? We'll figure that out, I think. Maybe. And it's got some, like, padding here. I don't know what to make of that. But that's, I think, to stand it up. No, I think this is for it to lay down. Oh my goodness. It's all, like, asymmetrical and stuff. I don't know how I feel about this, but I'm just gonna put that away as well. I'm just gonna put that over there. Okay. So, and then, just a regular HDMI cable. Yay. I was kind of hoping it would come with, like, DisplayPort or something, but here we are. So this is gonna be kind of interesting. How it's in there? I think I just kind of lift up on it. Oh boy, I'm gonna need my feet on the ground, both hands at the ready. This thing is expensive, alright? We're not gonna let this thing go. Grab her, and pull her out. She's sliding, you know, she's sliding out. She's figuring herself out here. Okay, here's, oh, I missed the logo. Sorry, I missed that one little logo on the front. There you go. That can sit over there. And now I've got this girl. This is probably making everyone nervous how I'm just like perching this thing on my lap. But we're not a professional, so here we are. Oh, got some nice wrapping going on. Just unwrap her like a Christmas present. We're still going. There she blows. There she is. All right. I got the regular version, the disc version, by the way, not the digital. I should have pointed that out, but as you can see, disc drive. So yeah, that's the front right there. Shiny. I kind of was hoping that they would get away from this shiny material because I wish I could show my PlayStation 4 as a comparison, but that shiny plastic just gets scratched up so easy. And I really am not a fan of it. I'm glad that it's encased by this, like, folder. It's something. It's not like the entire thing is this shiny plastic. Unlike the PS4, which had, like, half shiny plastic. So, I mean, it's better. That's the butt, which I guess has got some, like, fans, maybe? I'm not a professional. And then, like, hella fans in the back. That's all the stuff back there. So it looks like we have... This looks like a locking mechanism down here, if you're in, like, a dorm or something. We have 2 USB 3s, a LAN port, and an HDMI port, and, of course, the power port. Nothing on the top. Just shiny, shiny. Just, I'm telling you what, it's shiny all the way around. Pretty much. And then you've got in the front here, I kind of showed it before, but let me show you again. Another USB port, but it's not blue, so I can't actually tell if that's 3.0. If it's not 3.0, I'm gonna be pissed. You've also got a USB-C input there as well. And then you've got these really skinny power and eject buttons right there. Right underneath the disc tray there. That's not bad. I like physical buttons. I'm always a physical button kind of gal. I'm getting physical. Because the last one had the whole touch button thing going on, which I think, like, back then, like, touch was, like, such a cool thing or whatever, and now it is, like, what? Like, on the PlayStation 4 controllers, you got that little touchpad on the top. On the Vita, you got the touchpad on the bottom. No one cares. No one cares. So I'm glad they went back to just a regular clicky buttons, because it was difficult to even just discern, like, okay, did I turn it on? Like, swipe, push, like, I don't know. And then finally a beep. Oh, okay, there it is. Now, I'll have to see once I plug this puppy in, like, if this lights up, or if it's just gonna be the way it is. It kind of, maybe it looks like it might light up, so that'll be nice. Because then you can actually tell. I think there's, like, lighting and stuff on the inside as well, but you know how it is. Just something on the front to signify, yes, you pressed it would be nice. So yeah, I'm putting fingerprints all over this puppy. And I think the weight, honestly, is coming from this disk drive. Like, I can feel it being heavier on that end than anything else. You can see, like, if you just compare this to, like, my microphone or, like, I don't know, controller itself. I mean, this thing is huge. I mean, that's like, you remember when you were a kid and you had to carry around a binder in class? That's exactly what this feels like. And I can't actually show this because I don't have a close enough camera that can get in there, but on the inside it says Sony right here. And then you can actually notice a little design that I think is similar to the controller on the back. And I'm sure you've seen plenty of pictures like this. But the grippy is like all of the little PlayStation buttons, you know, your shapes. That similar design is the same on the inside. That's a nice touch. No one's ever gonna see it, but it's a nice touch. You'll know it's there. Alright, so I guess I'll plug this in. I probably won't be showing it, like, actually, like, on and in action. I just kind of wanted to unbox it. Because I'm gonna take this guy downstairs with my 4K TV and check her out, you know what I mean? I'm sure I will be on twitch.tv/LadyRebellion streaming some PlayStation games soon, but until then, I'm going to be enjoying this guy on my 4K TV. So let me go find the power cord. And I will say, oh, nice logo there, I didn't show that. I will say it is kind of awkward trying to pick this thing up because of these wings. You kind of just want to grab it. You're trying to grab it, and you can see, like, these things are kind of bendy. So it's kind of like you gotta grab it from, like, front and back. You don't want to grab it, like, top and bottom. If that makes sense. Let's see, where's my little power button that I like so much? Beep. You can feel those fans going on in the back. So no, I don't think that actually lights up. Is anything lighting up? Aha! There they are. Yeah. Ooh, it just got a little bit brighter. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So it's in there. With my lights, you cannot really see it, but just ever so slightly, just a little strip of light. That's nice. Kind of wish they would have done something on the front, because I feel like if I were to lay it down like this, I can't really tell that it's on, especially in like a bright room. Just gotta wait for the beeps, I guess. Beepity beeps. I'm gonna have to look at the manual for this. This is not clear. Because I thought it was supposed to go on the bottom of it. But now how would I even get to be doing that? That, I believe, is how it goes on. You're clipping it on the back there. And then it's like, it's slanted because of the way the PlayStation is slanted. I didn't realize this before. But like, you can kind of see how that's like weirdly like slanted and you're like, what? 'Cause that's what originally made me think it was like for when it was sitting up. I was like, is it like leaning? No, it's just because this thing is asymmetrical. That's what you gotta do. So yeah, and then it will just sit like this. You know, you see that little puck down there? Yeah, so that's how that's gonna work. I'm so glad we went through that journey together. I'm going to check out the controller next. So this guy, ooh, them grippies. They feel nice. So these little buttons up here feel very similar to the PS4. Like a very springy trigger. They kept this little weird touchscreeny button thing, I guess, which not a lot of games that I played actually utilized this very well, so, I mean, I don't know. I guess it's there. I'm pretty sure there's like a little light bar right around it that will light up. Now that part I think will look really nice. You got your regular, you know, menu and share buttons. You got your D-pad, which isn't bad. It's kind of reminding me of like PS2 maybe? All the fanboys are gonna come after me, I swear to God. But it's not bad. The clear buttons look really slick. BT dubs. Just the way that the light hits them and stuff is really cool. It makes them look like they're like more white than they are, or so they're just clear, reflecting the light. I will say I am sad to see that the colors are gone. I know everyone is not an idiot like me, but I like seeing the colors sometimes. Something about the Xbox controllers, I don't know about the new ones. I think the new ones are pretty much the same other than one change of a button, but they all, like the whole entire button is usually like a color. So seeing these all white buttons, they look very svelte. They look very good, but it's kind of hard for like maybe like a young kid, or someone who is just getting used to how the PlayStation works. They're gonna have to just memorize the shape pattern and not the color pattern like I have grown up with. That's gonna be missed, in my opinion. I don't really have to look at my controller anymore because I've memorized that pattern, but I just think that that would have been nice for people still trying to learn it. You see a color on the screen. Like our brains typically will discern color easier than shapes. The combination of the two is great, but I mean, color is like, boom, we recognize that color right away. The sticks, pretty freaking identical. And they actually are not as like, springy, I guess is the word, as I would have hoped. The little grippies on them are pretty good. Those are like maybe a little grippier, but they feel also like not as smooth. I guess that's a good thing though. It kind of catches your finger easier. You just got this PlayStation controller. Oh, you can kind of see the lights there. I pressed the PlayStation button. Ha ha! So that's doing some stuff. So you can see the color on there. That's actually really nice. I do not miss this light bar thing. That was kind of, I mean, it was nice to see like, oh, my controller's on. Blue is first player, red is second player. Nah, you don't need that. It was kind of unnecessary. Got your USB-C there. Thank God. Thank God they at least have the USB-C. I am done with micro USB, okay? I'm done. There's a little speaker in the middle there. Again, another one of those things I feel like is underutilized for PS4, so we'll see if people use them. But like when my controller's talking to me, I usually have headphones on anyway. I'm not hearing it. And then a little button that has a little mute symbol right below there. Can't really see that, but it's just like really tiny, really thin, and it is kind of hard to hit, which probably is a good thing for a mute button. You don't want to just be muting yourself all the time. And then I'm gonna assume that's just a regular 3.5mm jack on the bottom there for your headsets. So yeah, that's it. It feels nice. Like, these grip things, as I said before, actually feel pretty dang good. PlayStation's gotten a lot better since, like, PS2 days with their, like, you know, like, controllers that were just, like, right angles. I feel like they're going more in an Xbox direction where it's kind of like a smooth gradient, only they're a little bit pointier, so it doesn't feel quite as, like, fat on the bottom of your hands, if that makes any sense, like down here. And you can, if you got big whole hands like me, you can kind of feel the bottoms of this, which are like, I don't know, they're kind of a strange shape and not necessarily all that comfortable like on my hand. But I'm not enough where I'm gonna notice. It's just weird that I'm like touching the edges of this white part. That's kind of a strange, like, I don't know what the point is of that. Like, why not just round that out? Just make the white meet up and just make it all one piece. I don't know. PlayStation, hit me up, let me know. Other than that, the actual grip part, like where my fingers are, feels nice. Everything about this feels and looks pretty good. Maybe a teensy bit heavier than the PS4 ones, but I'm hoping that it has better battery life. I'm hoping that all of that weight in there is the battery, because those PS4 controllers did not stick around for shit. So yeah, so far, this is not bad. I am not a fan of the white, but I'm assuming at some point you can get some regular old black ones. I feel like these are gonna get very dirty, but it's my only one that I have. But I am liking the very minimalist design. It definitely looks modern as heck. Minimalist as heck. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in to this little unboxing. Like I said, on twitch.tv/LadyRebellion, I will be playing some games on PS5 soon here. Probably Spider-Man Miles Morales whenever I get that in the mail. And I will let you guys know my impressions on how the console actually runs, how the controller feels, things like that. So definitely tune in. I hope to see you guys there. And adios!